everyone, Madison here, and welcome back to my channel. There. So in today's video, it's a Q&A, and I haven't pre-recorded any because I pre-recorded and got through all the questions, and more questions started coming in, and I forgot to pre-record them. So yeah, this is also this is my favorite first YouTube video of me, being 20, sorry. Lol. Yeah, it was my birthday on Sunday, in case some people didn't know. But yeah, it's a Q&A. If you're new around here, I try and do a Q&A at least once a month. But either my June or July one, it kind of didn't upload, so I had to upload it some other time, so this could... Actually, no. My last video was a Primark one. Never mind, I'm chatting rubbish. But yeah, I'll try and pre-record all these question and answers so I'm less likely to miss any questions. So, and if you hear any noise, that is someone in our house because we're getting our house repaired downstairs. I think I explained it in last video that I'm not going to further explain it until I, feel comfortable and ready to say and ready to explain what the situation is. But yeah, let's get into it. These questions are from like 3 months ago. So, what are your thoughts on people who read a lot? I read a lot. I have a load of books, but they're currently in the garage because I can't, use my desk downstairs, or I don't have any space in my room, and everything needs sorting out anyway. So I read a lot back then, but now I rarely read because of that reason. How do you react when you get a coupon on your birthday? I be appreciative. Even if I'm not overly keen on the present, the best thing is to be appreciative, and then sort of like I've never disliked a present, because I have a wish list, an Amazon wish list that I send to my friends and family, and so they can see what I'm adding to my wish list, and instead of them constantly saying, "Oh, what do you want for your birthday?" or "What do you want for Christmas?" My Christmas and birthday presents will then be a sort of like a surprise, because yes, they have my wish list, but do you really think I'm going to sit there and remember and recite everything that's on my wish list? No. So it's more of a surprise if they get it from my wish list. And plus, say for example, if they don't see me any time before Christmas or my birthday, then they at least have an idea of what to get me. So yeah, I got a Primark £20 gift card, and I absolutely loved it. How do I decide if someone is really right for me? Any advice? Basically, ask yourself things like, do I see them in the future? And also, if you have things in common, then I think that's a good thing too. It's always important, on the first month, 6th month, year 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. Say, do I still see them in my future? Do I want a family with them? If I went on holiday with them, would it work? If I took them to meet my family, would it work? And so on and so forth. What is your favourite pizza? It's a tricky one, but any stuffed crust pizza. But as people know me, I love pizza. It's my favourite food. I went to Greece on holiday. I ate 28 pizzas over there. Don't ask me how I done it. I don't know either. Do I have any ideas to start a conversation? I don't actually know, but start off with the simple, hey, how are you, and all this. Are you an honest person? I'd like to think so. An app that annoys you? Twitter. Because I get countless notifications a day from Twitter. What time do you approximately go to bed? 11 p.m. But I have looked at that now, and that's the time I'm in bed. But I don't actually go to bed until like midnight, because sometimes, like, if you don't know, I work as a waitress, and some nights, like, I could have just walked through the door home at 11. So there are some nights I'm like, I push it back. But yeah. And advice on dealing with an ex that just won't leave you alone. Block on every social media. You ever fought with a friend? What started it? I might have had a couple back in the day, but I can't remember what actually started it. You're walking down the street and someone smiles at you. How do you feel? I just smile back. Like, no matter if it's a weak smile or a forced smile, a natural smile, I just smile back. In which store do you shop the most? Either the Apple Store or Primark. Or Matalan. I shop in Matalan for my jeans. I have high-waisted jeans from Matalan. Do you play any board games? If so, which ones? I play Monopoly and Game for Life too, but they're on my phone, but I still count them as board games. How can someone lose your respect? Probably, becoming distant, setting me up with people, and being really nasty and snarky for no reason. Are you a failure if a breakup? Are you a failure if you break up, in your opinion? Not always. Like, again, I'm going based off my own experiences. I don't feel like the bad person or if I failed if that breakup done me good. Like, if I was in a relationship when my partner was toxic, like, constantly lying to me, this, that, the other, I would, if I broke up with them because I didn't want to be in that relationship anymore because my trust was going and all this, I wouldn't feel like a failure. But if they broke up with me, I'd feel like the failure. Who do you think should initiate the first kiss? Anyone. Just as long as it doesn't escalate. If it's the first kiss, or a kiss out in public, just as long as it doesn't escalate into you know what. Can't say it because I'm probably going to get demonetized because you know what YouTube's like these days. Am I scared to fall in love? Sort of. I don't know why, just sort of. Opinion on the responsibilities of a woman in relationships. They're the same as men. Like, there's still, what's really upsetting is there's still people out there being like, oh, yeah, it's a woman's responsibility to look out for the kids, tidy the house and clean and all that. Basically living up to stereotypes. We need to stop living up to stereotypes because they're not a gender assigned role. They can be for anyone. And I will always stand by that. What is my tip to staying concentrated whilst studying? I listen to music. Like when I was doing college work from home last year because of COVID, I was always, I had my headphones plugged in whilst doing work. How did you and your partner meet? I don't have a partner. Lol. How to make a man happy in your opinion? I feel like, again, this is based off like different men. But different men like different things. Who would you like to be friends with? Niall Horan. Are you good at expressing your feelings to other people? If not, why? I used to, but I'm not anymore because every time I have in the past, I felt like I either got pushed away or pushed down. Can you expect the guy you like to talk to you every day? What do you think? He doesn't have to speak to me every day because I can fully understand he has a life, he has friends, and he can socialise as much as he likes. Do you focus on the positive or the negative traits of others? Why? I like to think positive traits cancel out the negative. 5 positive things, fact, 5 positive things cancel out 1 negative. In your opinion, do you prefer tans or pales? I don't actually mind. Do you believe in ghosts? 100%. Opinions of Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty. I rarely play it because, like I mentioned, our living room's in a little bit of a state, so I can't play Call of Duty. Would you like to write? Hang on. Would like to write to you, but do you answer to everybody? I try to, as much as I can. How do you feel about the beauty standards today? I personally don't like the society we live in today because if we don't have the beauty standards for them, then, we're screwed. Do you believe in karma? Yes. Is a person's zodiac sign important to you when dating? Half the time I'm not bothered, but it's a bit 50-50. Do you like rain or snow better? Snow. Thoughts on LGBTQ+, the community? I'll always support it. I'm an ally. I'm straight myself. I have friends in the LGBTQ+, and that basically, yes, it's a little bit different to me, but it's their normal. It's how they want to live their life. And as I mentioned, it's not for me, it's different for me, and it's not how I would live my life, but it's how they want to live their life, and it's their normal. And it's what they want to do, and it feels right for them. Do you get along better with girls or boys? Boys. How often have you already moved? Once. I moved from London to where I am now. Do you have TikTok? Yeah. Link will be in the description. Link or username, I can't remember. But it's at Madison Arnold. Personal opinion on women that buy expensive cars themselves. Honestly, it shouldn't bother people. At least they are able to treat themselves. It shouldn't be like people treating other people very often. You should be able to treat yourselves. Obviously getting, other people treating you is a very nice feeling, but, yeah. Do you think it's better to live alone or share an apartment? I always wanted to live alone. That's the type of person I am. I'm not too keen on living with people because, I like to put my stuff where I want to put my stuff. And if someone moves that, it can cause a whole thing. Would you rather stay in your hometown forever or leave your hometown forever? See, my hometown is up in Greenford. Home city, I'd say. It's more of a city than a town. But if I could leave my current hometown, if I could leave my current town to go live back in Greenford, I would 100% do it. Hey, where would you rather be from? anywhere but England, to be honest. When it comes to excuses, what's your standard? Again, elaborate on it. Can you rap? Rap as in rap presence? Like, yeah, no hope in that. But rap as in, like, spitting bars? Sort of. I'm learning alphabet aerobics at the moment. Did you get anything good? Did you get good at anything during Corona? What? I read the question wrong and I answered with the wrong answer. I read it as, did you get anything good in Corona? So I got a pizza puzzle. But did I get good at anything? No. Actually, what did I taught myself the dance to Thriller. If you don't know what that song is and who it's by, you have been living underneath a rock. What would you do in prison? There really isn't much to do there. Like, I've watched documentaries and clips of it. There's not really much to do. A random person comes up to you and starts talking. How do you react? If the person starts being weird, I just say I've got to go. But I've had a few people approach me lately asking for directions, which I don't mind, like, pointing them in the right direction. But what really weirds and creeps me out is when they say, oh yeah, can I have directions to this place? Point them in the right direction, and they're like, oh okay, thank you very much. And they walk like 5 steps and I carry on. And I look back to see them staring. Well, not staring, but they probably looked back at the same time I did. But I find it really weird. I only do that to make sure that they're, like, going the right way. Any advice to deal with the fear of guys not liking me? I would just say don't think about it too much. It's better to be single. Advice on handling having a bad day. Basically, try and be yourself. Try and be by yourself. And personally, I like to listen to music. And read a book. Opinion on people who don't show their parents respect. To be honest, I can fight for both people. We didn't give consent to be on this planet, but evidently they are our parents and they did put us on this earth. So I can't say much. Do you believe being popular is important? Not really, no. I was never popular. Like, people like to be sort of spread rumours and all that, being like, oh my god, you were so popular. I wasn't. They were like jokey bullying me about having like a YouTube channel and all that. But like, I can remember once everyone was like, oh my god, your YouTube channel won't grow. And I have 269 subscribers, so up yours. What was the last compliment you gave someone? I don't actually remember. Thoughts on people who eat a lot of fast food. Their life. If they know the consequences, then let them live. Thoughts on catfishing. Why the hell is it necessary? Thoughts about people fighting about Insta. I can't say much because I've never heard of people fighting over Instagram. Anything bad happened today? I'll do it based on today. Yeah, we had a Karen into work. She saw me carrying 2 plates of food and still proceeds to try and ask me for stuff. I politely said to her, oh, can you hold on a second? I'll be with you in 2 minutes. I'm just serving this table and I will be with you ASAP. And she wouldn't have it. And I tried staying calm. And then she gave in because her husband told her to. Her husband was like, she said she'd be here now, be quiet. Thoughts on dating someone with a kid? I don't actually care. If you've got a kid, you've got a kid. Your kid comes first before... Your kid will then come first in your life. What is your Instagram? Again, username or link in the description. But my Instagram is @_Madison WBY_. This was 3 months ago. How old are you? When I answered this question, I was 19, but I'm 20 now. Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm good, thanks, how are you? How do you feel about boyfriends that don't like their girlfriend having guy friends? Toxic. Miss your ex, yes or no, and why? No, because I don't. Worried about partner's ex. What does it mean? Their ex is an occurring problem. Are you a morning or a night person? A bit of both. Opinion on women dating a lot. Meh. How to overcome a break in the relationship? Any advice? A break in a relationship is very different from an actual breakup. Who did you send your last text to, and what did your message say? Sent it to my friend saying, "Soz, I just got in from work." Last question. What has been the best period of your life so far? Probably 2015 summer. Like, if you know me, then you know that 2015 was the pinnacle of my life. Like, I would talk more about 2015. Like, I was 13, 14 years old. I was always, like, down the park with my friends, enjoying my life. And this was, like, before, like, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook took over our lives. This was back in the days of BBM, Kick, and whatnot. And, I spoke to my friends over text, BBM and Kick, quite a lot. And it was just a highlight of my life because I'd used to, sit on the side of a hill. So where I live, on the other side of town, there is a hill called Elm Hill. And one of my best friends, well, she is my best friend, and we used to sit on the side of that hill. There was loads of, so on this hill, you'd go up. I've done a video about it. And with the rope hand swing. And we'd used to sit underneath that rope swing. And the sun would be shining through the trees. And then sometimes we won't even be talking to each other. We'd just be enjoying the view. And if we were talking to each other, it's mostly about how bad lives are at the moment. But yeah, that was the best moment of my life. And I'm stood here now. Yes, I do want it back, but I also know nothing will ever be as good as that. Like, when I used to go partying every weekend. I'm not making people say, "Oh yeah, let's go partying." Let me explain my parties. So my parties, they were run by police, and all you could get was soft drinks. So like Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, lemonade, waters, and whatnot, and like J2As and whatnot. Standard party drinks. And it was called Blues and Zoos. And it was all run by police and everything. And that was one of the best parties of my life. I keep saying to everyone, I was like, you can invite me to a party, but nothing will be as good as those. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I shall catch you later. Bye!